You can't give or share what you don't have. You can't give to others the things that you don't have for yourself. And we can go into all sorts of speak in that, especially in the healing arts and things like that, and the coaching space and things like that. But what I want to talk to you about today is when you're running in deficit all the time. I know I didn't realize for years I ran in deficit. I gave from it to people from a deficit. What did that mean? That meant that I didn't have a lot to start off with, so I was running on a deficit. But what I was giving them wasn't, I don't know, it was corrupted almost, because it wasn't my full energy, my full essence, my full 100%, because I was giving from a less than, from a minus, right? So what they were getting was some of my minus. So what does that mean? They got sometimes a really not good version of Suze for their things. They got a half-hearted version of Suze. They got a Suze that wanted to but couldn't, because I just physically didn't have it in me to do. So I would commit and therefore overcommit what I could give. I wanted to, my heart space was good. I wanted to do things. I wanted to help. I wanted to share. I wanted to, enter anything here. But then what I was actually giving to them was less than even zero, right? And so what did that mean for me? That left me constantly feeling bad about myself, feeling guilty for not being able to give enough. That then spiraled into, you can see where it's going, right? Living in the pit. That used to leave me in bed sometimes once a week, maybe sometimes twice a week. When I got better at it, once or twice a month, it would land me in bed with a headache, and I would be absolutely done, because I was just not even at a minus. I was at this cut off. You know, when your phone gets to 5% and it warns you and it shuts down some of the apps or some of the things, or you can't do some of the stuff at 5% that you would normally be able to do when it was, say, at 50%, because the phone is taking care of things. It's taking care of stuff. It's giving you the best that it can at the 5%, right? We are like that too, but sometimes we can run ourselves into deficits and we don't actually realise. So I just want to encourage you today, when you're feeling crappy, when you're getting sick all the time, when you're doing stuff all the time, you are possibly at like a 1% or a minus, right? And it can take a little while to come back from that. But also, if you're someone who was like me and I used to just play games in my head of, I could have done more, I should have said this, it would make it 10 times worse. And I would think, oh my gosh, I said that to that person. I hope they didn't take it this way and that way and something else. And I would just spiral and spiral and spiral, because I was so exhausted and so depleted and so less than zero, right? So I just wanted to share this to encourage you. Maybe you're there, maybe you didn't realise it, maybe it's taken you years like it took me. You are no good to anyone when you are at minus. So get yourself some strategies, find yourself some space, and be kinder to yourself to be kinder to others. Love you.